Hello amigos, welcome back to API Skills. I am Prithviraj and today we are going to discuss about Cognizant 2021 updated pattern. So let us get on with this. Before we get on to the next updated pattern, let us see the previous year's pattern. Previously, Cognizant is habituated to give two different roles. One is Programmer Analyst Trainee with a package of 3.38 lakhs per annum CTC, and the second one is Associate with a package of 6.5 lakhs per annum CTC. And the test pattern for on-campus for previous year is like this, where we are having four different sections: quantitative aptitude, 16 questions and 16 minutes is the time limit; logical reasoning, 24 questions and 35 minutes is the time limit; verbal ability, 22 questions and 18 minutes is the time limit; and automata fix, where we'll get 7 questions and 20 minutes is the time limit. Moving on to off-campus, which is conducted on a platform called as AMCAT, and in that we'll have four different sections: quantitative aptitude, 16 questions 16 minutes, and logical reasoning, 14 questions and 14 minutes; verbal ability, 25 questions and 25 minutes; programming, 2 questions and 60 minutes. This is an off-campus pattern which is conducted in AMCAT platform. And the key points to remember for the last year is something like this. So the test pattern until last year is conducted in AMCAT platform, as I told you, and there is no negative marking till the last year. Okay, and there is no chance of any intersectional navigation. If you select quantitative aptitude, you are supposed to answer questions in quantitative aptitude itself. You cannot interchange in between to some other section like logical reasoning. So pick the section properly. And there is no chance for revisiting or else revising the answer that you have given. So if you answer a question, that's it. If you move on to the next one, you cannot change the answer at any cost. So try to give the answers properly first time itself. And every question is mandatory. If you are not giving answer for a question, you cannot move on to the next question. So these are the points, key points that you are supposed to remember from last year Cognizant test pattern. So let us move on with this year updated test pattern. Okay, and this is the update that we got from few of the placement officers who got a call from Cognizant. And this pattern, this Cognizant test pattern is on campus. It is going to happen only for few colleges. For you to get to know whether it is going to happen in your college or not, it's better that you consult your training and placement department. And this year 2021, the roles offered according to our update is Gen C and Gen C Next. Gen C is the basic package where they are going to offer you 4.5 lakhs per annum post probation, that is CTC, and Gen C Next you will get 6.75 lakhs per annum. And if you see in Gen C, initial compensation would be 4 lakh 1,000, that is the CTC per annum. So the eligibility is going to be, it is an on-campus drive, which means the Cognizant is going to come to your campus. You should know whether it is going to come to your campus or not with the help of your training and placement department. And 2021 passed outs, this is the pattern for 2021 passed outs, and eligibility is BE, BTech, ME, MTech, MCA and MS software. Engineers with 5-year integration is also accepted from all the disciplines, and minimum 60% or 6 CGPA is mandatory for 10th plus 2, which is intermediate, diploma, UG and PG as well. The aggregate percentage calculation is sum of all the subject marks divided by total number of subjects, which means all the subjects play an important role in this percentage calculation. So please be careful, and there should not be any active backlogs at the time of attending the interview or the placement process, and at the time of joining the campus as well, which means Cognizant campuses. So you should not have any active backlogs even at the placement pattern time or the joining time. And you should be flexible to work anywhere in India, because after the pandemic situation, Cognizant might place you anywhere, any state in India. So you should be comfortable with any place, with any shift and with any domains as well. Okay, so moving on from eligibility. Okay, I'm going to explain in detail the recruitment process. So please be focused for the next few minutes. Okay, so the first round in recruitment process is going to be an online written exam, and we'll have aptitude, written ability and debugging. In aptitude, we'll have both quantitative aptitude and logical reasoning. The syllabus I will explain later on in this video. And the writing ability, this time we are expecting a essay writing, but not verbal ability questions like sentence correction and sentence completion. You might have a possibility that you might be facing a essay writing this time. And debugging is nothing but automata fix. It is basically expected to be automata fix. And once if you are done with round 1, if you clear round 1, and remember you should clear every section in this because it is a sectional cutoff. That is what we are expecting so far. And moving on, round 2 for Gen Z. As I told you in the beginning, there are 2 roles. One is Gen Z, the second one is Gen Z Next. If you clear the first round with minimum cutoff, if you are good, then you will go to round 2 Gen Z, which is a basic interview round where they will check your technical abilities, cognitive abilities, your attitude, and they might ask you some technical and HR questions. Most of the time it might depend on your resume, like the project that you did, internships, your favorite subject, and so on it will go. So it is a very basic interview that you are going to face in Gen Z round 2. Now let us get on to the round 2, which is Gen Z Next. In round 1, if you clear the first round with high cutoff, you are basically the best top performer in round 1, then you will go to Gen Z Next, which is the round 2, and in that you will have 2 sections, okay, which is basically on programming skills. The first one is going to be they will check your programming skills, and the second section is going to be problem solving and algorithm capabilities. Here you are expected to answer 2 questions in coding round. Maybe one might be medium and the second one might be a bit hard, and here you are supposed to know the application as well. Not only the program, you should know the application, you should know the time specification, you should be time efficient while writing the code, and you should write it in less number of lines. All these things will be checked out. Basically they are going to check your technical skills in detail and to the depths of your knowledge. Now let us say there are 2 possibilities. In Gen Z Next round, you cleared round 2. Okay, you qualified in round 2, then you will go to Gen Z Next interview, where in Gen Z Next interview they will ask you about your programming concepts, algorithm capabilities, problem articulation, cognitive abilities. They will check your attitude. Basically it is going to be a tough technical and HR round, I can say. And let us say you did not clear Gen Z Next round 2, then you will go to Gen Z round 2 where is a basic interview. So here the process is going to be something like this. I'm going to explain with a small flow chart, so please see. First, round 1 high cutoff, you will go to Gen Z Next round 2 where you will write the exam, and then you will go to Gen Z Next interview if you qualify round 2. If you are not qualified, if your cutoff is less in round 1, which means you pass the cutoff but you did not reach high cutoff, then you will directly go to Gen Z round 2 interview, okay, where Gen Z you will get a package of 4.5 post probation, and Gen Z Next you will get 6.75 lakhs per annum CTC. Okay, so moving on, let us concentrate on the syllabus. Okay, so the syllabus in round 1, as I told you, we are having quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, essay writing, and debugging. So the syllabus for quantitative aptitude is numbers, time and work, ratios and proportions, averages, profit and loss, partnership, time, speed and distance, percentages, simple interest and compound interest, permutations and combinations, probability, expressions, functions, simplifications, sets and indices. Okay, so these are the topics which are highly repeated from past few years in Cognizant. So we are expecting the same topics even in 2021 passed out. There might not be much difference in the pattern and the syllabus as well. Moving on to the second, logical reasoning. You might have data arrangements, okay, where they might give you arrangements in linear, circular, and blood relations is one of the easiest topic that you can ever face, and coding and decoding, which you will have analogies, odd man out, visual reasoning, then followed by you will have data sufficiency, cubes and direction sensors, data interpretation, in which you will have 4 models of questions where they might give you data in tabular columns, pie charts, bar graphs, and line charts, followed by clocks and calendars as well. Moving on, if you see the debugging zone, you might have three types of questions in debugging. First one is code reuse, which means that they will give you a part of code, okay, and you should write the remaining part of the code. They will give you the objective of the program, they might give you the output as well, but they will give you only part of the code. You should complete the remaining part depending on the first part how they have written, and depending on the output and the question that they have given. And the second one is compilation or syntactical error. If you see that, you need to edit the code. Okay, they will give you the objective, they might give you the output as well. They will tell you the code is having some mistakes. You need to find out that mistake and you are supposed to write that code properly. Okay, and third and last one is logical error. So there might be a mistake in the logical error in the code itself, in the logical code itself. So the program, you can write it in C, C++, Java, all three are accepted. Whichever you are comfortable with, you can write in that. Okay, moving on, coding for Gen Z next. Okay, as I told you, if you are going for Gen Z next, you need to do coding over there as well in second round. So the first one is fundamentals of programming. You should be very focused and perfect in fundamentals of programming, especially like arrays, strings, functions, pointers, operators. You should be very clear with these things and the remaining things as well. And the second one is you are supposed to be good with data structures, in which they might ask you about linked list, stack, queues, trees, graphs. So you should not only know these things but also know how to apply these things in time efficient manner. Okay, moving on, we'll have the third one, which is algorithm techniques, where you are supposed to know about dynamic programming, backtracking, branching, bounding, bitwise, greedy. You should know how to apply these things in a time efficient way as well. So you should be like completely proficient in these things. So please work on your technical skills, and this is the basic thing that you are going to have, the syllabus pattern. And all the best, hope you got it very well. Try to take the training very seriously, try to get trained by professionals. It's very easy, at the same time very tough. It's going to be easy if you are giving proper time for this Cognizant, and if it is going to be very tough if you are not getting trained properly. So please keep this thing in your mind and try to be efficient. Cognizant is offering a very best package, and please coordinate with your training and placement department so that you will get to know when you are going to have this Cognizant drive. So as per our updates, we might expect the Cognizant drives might happen in the last weeks of October 2020, or else the first week of November as well. So depending on the campus, it might change. So coordinate with your training and placement department. Give a lot of time for your technical skills at the same time give a lot of time for your aptitude skills as well. Get trained by perfect trainers who are very much efficient in Cognizant. So it's easy. I'm damn sure that you are going to clear this drive and get placed. Thank you very much for watching, and all the best. This is your Prithvi signing off.